It's a 7 deuce offsuit, of course it is.
3 players.
50 to 25, real fast, just because of you, Phil. I get all the credit.
Check bet.
Okay.
Jamie's just pointed out he's lost half his chips messing about. But, you know, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
8,000 I would have folded, honest to God truth.
6,500.
I believe you. I can't believe it.
You got to like this passing lad, isn't it? He's come out here representing
Yes,
the hand. He's got the worst starting hand in
Texas
Hold'em, and the flop wasn't too helpful either.
Look at his odds. 2% underdog.
Well,
Always the right time to put in a big 60% of the pot bet, I find.
I mean, I'm a bit annoyed Elmer's hit this flop. I'd love to see passing and get through with the 7-2 just for the sheer audacity of it. I mean,
13,004.
I know it's a move the Irish would like quite a lot.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're going to bluff, wait until you've got the worst possible starting hand.
He's at the right venue for it.
It's just the min raise. Another 6.5 grand.
And it's actually pretty good news for passing in. I mean, that the one thing he wanted to hear, there wasn't call was raised.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're sitting there, if the guy just calls you, you're going, oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're in an even worse position.
Now what am I going to do?
Yeah.
A set of 3s or 8s?
And so he gives it up.
What do you guys
And Elmar takes it down.
It's a coin toss.
Nice little pot.
I'll pay you, no, I can't get that.
But, you know, sometimes when these guys are sitting here, there's so much messing around going on with Phil and Jamie and that, you know, guys have to come in and try and steal a few chips when they get the chance.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
You know, sometimes the situation becomes more important than the hand. The situation being you get a chance to get in first. But you know, these kids in the grey shirts, I mean, they're playing a tournament within a tournament. There's 100,000 for the...
That's absolutely right.
For the online qualifier that goes the furthest.
Yeah, the last man.
And they're stuck
right.
with Phil Lack and,
Yeah,
and Jamie
yeah,
Gold.
yeah. I could have done a lot better.
You know, I know Ken Doherty was saying earlier he'd like to have been down in the corner, away from it all, but I'm sure these guys would have loved it.
Yeah, sometimes being famous isn't going to do you any favors at all at a poker tournament.
I'm playing this one blind.
Go in a disguise.
2,800.
Fair play to Tompkins. He's come out like a man.
Call. 2,800.
Had a stab at it. He said. Jamie just calls him at the Queen 8.
Go ahead.
Checker bet.
A move he'll come to regret.
Could have hit one of those. Blind hands usually have a 10, 8, 5 or deuce in it.
And that is unfortunate for Gold. Tompkins has, of course, just hit the 10 top pair.
All in. Now I gotta look. Ooh, I actually hit the 8. Wow. How much?
I like the way Tompkins is behaving himself here. He's, you know, Gold is a very experienced table talker. And, you know, when somebody starts talking to you like that, it's normally a good idea just to shut your mouth, pick a spot at the table and stare at that and don't give anything away. I mean, these guys are experts at picking up stuff.
If I had more chips, I'd give you a call.
Nice.
He's not kidding either. I mean, Tompkins a little unlucky there.
You don't have him beat. This is the time to
that Jamie didn't have a few more chips. He'd have called out of sheer curiosity.
Online players don't know about it, but this is the time. If you didn't have him beat, that would be the time to show.
Young Jason Tompkins takes down a nice pot.
Online players don't know anything about when to show.
Against WSOP bracelet holder Jamie Gold. And there you can see your leaderboard and your top 8 positions at the televised table. Top stack, Phil Lack, 91,000.
I decided to have a word with one of the busier people around here, the barman. How are you doing?
Fine, yourself, how are you?
Just wondering how busy it gets around this time of year with the Irish Open.
Busy now, especially when the poker breaks. At the intervals, we get very busy. You get the crackers 90 for the first half an hour, then they're back in. But other than that, it's fine.
Well, I'd say the excitement coming up to the Irish Open is great around here. It's probably one of the events you look forward to most.
The build up was fine, and the prepared and getting the bar ready and getting the staff motivated for the work that they have to do throughout the weekend. It's a long weekend, but we can cope, we can manage.
Welcome back.
In Ireland.
Here we are at our televised table, as Jamie Gold so rightly points out, in Ireland. Blinds have crept up once again, 500 and 1,000.
Right. 32.50.
But not even in the
Phil Lack turning the screw. Yet again, I mean, he's having the time of his life, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
TV table, he admit he loves the TV cameras.
Nah. Does he? Always a shy and reserved type, I thought.
Oh, no, that's another Phil Lack, I think. That was the backgammon player.
For some reason, I feel like I'm 27.4%.
Nah. Passanen,
But I did try.
Mika, our Finnish counterpart, pair of nines.
Keep it, and then push the middle flat. I want to count it all, and then but count that a lot. Yeah. Okay. So
He's having the crack here, Phil. I mean, he's,
75, right? 76.
you know, a lot of the time guys ask you know, how much have you got left or how much is that and all of that. They already know the answer, but they're just trying to pick up a
Just psych
reaction.
you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mika says he got into poker after watching Rounders, the movie. So I'm sure he's only too delighted to have such drama unfold in front of him.
He's a fourth-place finisher in the EPT in Barcelona. That's big bucks. He's glad he watched that movie. Bet you're sorry now you watch all that porn.
I was watching Free Willy at the time.
The guy that has to talk and ask how much.
Great movie.
Everyone hears it except the guy that has to put the money. He's like, how much is it? The 9th time he finally gets it. Well, I'm no different. I have to hear 82.50.
Look at that stack.
It only took 4 passes before I got it.
What would you put him on there before we see the cards, Podrick? Absolutely anything.
2 pictures.
2 pictures? Jack
Yes.
Queen or...
I'm suited.
And indeed, you are right. Ace Queen of Spades. So it's a fitty-fitty. Not anymore.
Bring it. One more time. Not one time. I've done the one time. Now I'm on to one more time. Nope. That's not it.
One last chance.
My last, this is what 6% feels like, or whatever it is.
6 cards,
12%.
14%.
Right, got 6 outs, 12%.
Keep guessing, Phil. You'll hit it eventually.
No, not going to be this time.
You could have had pocket 3s. I would have done better.
So,
That's like the first
pocket
race I
nines
lost in 2 days. I shouldn't.
for Mika hold up.
I've won all
And,
my
well,
races.
he doubled up through the chip leader at this televised table. Despite all his jest. Does have some manners in there somewhere, Phil Lack.
Yeah, you just got to look hard. You know, but passing and doubling up there, I mean, it wasn't a huge double up, but this guy has finished 4th in Barcelona. That's pretty good form.
Yeah.
His favourite player is Juha Helppi, the Finnish star, so I think... I was a bit surprised to see him at the 7-2. I don't think that's a Juha Helppi move. But he could certainly play a big part in this tournament before it's over.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I was playing a televised table, I think I'd have to play every 7 deuce. Now, he's woken up with quite the pretty bullets this time. Oh, is he going to get any action?
I lied about what I said, but you got to expect a guy to lie at a poker table, right? You can't just expect me to...
Especially in
hold
America.
It's only 2 checkers for all those other checkers.
Okay. Pair of 4s and a 5 of diamonds come on the flop. 2 diamonds.
On 36.50.
3,650.
Mika's looking good, but we haven't yet seen Phil's hand.
Do you mind just popping your cards in the glass? Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a very good flop for the pair of 2s. I mean, well, flop with a 2 would have been kind of handy as well, I suppose. But, you know, he's pretty sure Passanen doesn't have any of this. You know, if he's raised with Ace-King, you know, any 2 big cards or anything like that, he's going to pick it up here and now. He doesn't want to be given free cards off the pair of 2s. Now, obviously, if Passanen knew he had a pair of 2s, he'd be quite happy to
Just
give him
call.
a little bit of rope to hang himself. But there's possible flush draw, a possible straight draw out there. He's
It's funny how when you're steaming, you play a little bit.
Well,
you
two-
get punished immediately. For those, this hand is no different.
2 little words, all in.
Punished for the best. That's just the formula.